everybody. Welcome to Loving It on Keto with Harry, Wendy, and Sally. Today, you guys, we're chewing the fat, but you guys, we are so excited. Harry, you need to act excited because this is all about excitement. Yes, it is. You guys, we have a big, huge announcement, and I am so excited. But first, I'll tell you my excited news. I am down to 173.6. I went down 0.6 of a pound. But you guys, Sally, listen. This is important. Listen. You guys, Harry hit his goal! Woo! He hit 165.4 this morning. It said 165 on the scale. We are so excited, aren't we? You're just like, woo!
I just can't contain myself.
He stayed up late last night. I took the cake to bed with me, you guys. I put it on the nightstand. Can you believe that, you guys? I went down 0.6 and Harry had a whoosh of 1 pound 4 ounces. What was that, Sally?
She wants me to give her stuff.
Well, you need to stop. Anyway, you guys, look at this. Can you believe it? Isn't that huge? Isn't that huge? So what I thought we would talk about today, here, Sally, I ordered you some carnivore dog treats. Carnivore Chris makes dog treats, and I've got some coming for you. Yes, I do. You guys, I thought we would just talk really quick because Harry and I have been so busy, and that's why he's tired. We emptied my pan cupboard, cleaned it all out. We cleaned out the bottom of the oven. We cleaned out my measuring cup drawer. We cleaned all of my, where we keep the coffee and all of my ingredients and my drops and everything. So you guys may be able to see that, but we're a little bit exhausted. Yes, we are. But Sally's just being a little silly pup. Sit down. Because, what do you think, Harry? So, our first goal was 165 pounds, right? But the doctor said then anything you can lose past that for Harry within like a 5 to 10 pound range to keep it so that he has that to play with. So, I think Harry is pretty well going to be, not maintenance, because we still want to get down a little bit, but
yeah.
We're doing the September push for weight loss before the holidays challenge because so many of us have plans for the holidays, and there's things that you do that you don't want to be on a challenge for during those months. So I thought this is the last hard push before the holidays start, before, company comes, before you start going to parties and you start having family get-togethers and the big meals come.
Well, you can do one up to the week before.
Well, I can, but I'm done with challenges as of October 1st.
Oh, okay. All right.
I think. I don't know yet. Wendy may be doing a challenge and Harry may be on maintenance. But you guys, you have to start thinking about this. What are you going to do for maintenance?
Well, I'm still going to go down another 10 pounds.
Yeah, I think you should. I know it's going to be hard.
This was just a goal that I set for myself way back when I was 200. I think 200, about 230 is when I decided that 165 was a good weight.
I think so too. We thought about where were we when we were married, what size waist were you, 34, all those things. And because of his heart condition, for some of those who do not know, Harry had to have quadruple bypass surgery on Friday, September 13th of 2013. Saved his life. He had a silent heart attack in 2018 or 2019, and we went keto as a result of the second one. We were a whole food, plant-based diet vegan until then, from his heart attack to then, so over 6 years. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit about maintenance, because you guys, what are you going to do?
That was very confusing.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you even confused me.
What are you going to do? You know, because keto is a lifestyle, and that's what you guys need to remember. So what you need to start doing, go ahead.
No, I'm listening. I'm just agreeing with you. This is my green finger. Green finger.
Well, what you need to do is you need to bring up your keto calories to see where you can eat and how many different ketogenic foods you can add back, such as the cheese, the more richer foods, the cheeses, the fats, a few of the packaged goods, all of those things, because maintenance is not easy. It really isn't. When we went on vacation in July, one of the things I really wanted to do was not gain weight on vacation, which is very hard to do. So you have to look at it as, what am I going to do with the rest? What am I going to do with my dietary requirements for the rest of my life?
What?
That's right. What? You know? And are you going to micromanage them like we have every single day with macros? Are you going to weigh in every day? Are you going to weigh in weekly? Are you going to weigh in once a month? These are a lot of questions that you need to ask yourself when you get to your goal weight, you know? And it's your weight and it's your goal, not anybody else's. It's how you feel in your body, in your clothes, and how you feel, and that's the goal you need to choose. Not somebody else says, oh, well, I think you should weigh this, or, oh, no, I think you need to be in a size that. No, it's where you want to be and how much weight you want to weigh at that weight. Is it a clothing size you want to get down to? Is it a weight? Is it clothing and weight? What is it that you're looking for? What's your why on your goal? What's your why? Health.
Tell me, what is your why?
Mine is health. I feel 20 years younger than I did 8 years ago.
Oh, yeah, I feel a lot different. I felt in my 50s like it was the last day on earth for me. And now I know why. It's because my heart was all screwed up. But, I just thought, I wasn't going to be around long. Because I just didn't feel right. There was something wrong. And all the doctors are going to tell me, oh, you're fine.
And you were so tired. You were so tired.
Nothing wrong with your heart. You're fine. Yeah, everything's good. Oh. So they kept giving me all these other pills.
Well, you were on like 6 different pills for like stanton, low blood pressure, and all of those things before your heart surgery. Afterwards, it turned into 12 pills.
Yeah.
And now you're down to baby aspirin and half of a spirulactone a day.
Yeah.
That's it.
And the spirulactone is for a kidney.
It's for a kidney thing.
A malfunction of the kidney.
Well, it's not malfunction. The kidneys rule your blood pressure, believe it or not. So if there's something going on in your kidneys, it can affect your blood pressure.
Exactly.
There's other varying factors.
And a regular doctor can't figure this out.
That's right.
You have to go to a...
I knew you were going to ask me that. A kidney specialist.
Yeah, kidney specialist, but there's a name. Sounds weird.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll look it up.
It's a weird name.
Harry will put it right there. But there's an enzyme that Harry has too much of, and it can cause your blood pressure to rise. Once they found that out, they took him, because they kept adding blood pressure pills to him. And it was like, what is going on? Why is this happening? And so he went to the kidney doctor, and...
I walked right in the door. I sat down. He says, so tell me what your problem is. I told him. He says, oh, you have blah, 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 blah.
Let's test for it. Let's see if that enzyme is there.
See if it's there. And boom, it was there just like that. 10 minutes in the door.
Yeah.
And all these other doctors, I was dealing with heart doctors and all these guys.
Internal medicine doctors.
No concept of what the hell was going on. They just kept piling pills on top of it. So the best thing to do, if you have a blood pressure problem, go see a kidney specialist.
And rule it out.
And find out if that's the problem.
Yeah.
Of course it's weight too, and it's got to do with the clogging arteries
and heart,
also.
and but that was the main thing, because the minute he did that, We weaned you off of 5 different pills.
Yeah, 5 of the pills.
And you were on low pressure from the time you were 30, 32.
Pretty much.
I mean, it was crazy. So one thing we did find out about the kidneys is he weaned himself off of, and this was before the zombie apocalypse lockdown virus. He took himself off of all the pills, and he was fine for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then all of a sudden,
it was 5 days.
Was it 5 days? He was sitting here, all of a sudden he didn't feel good. His blood pressure went up to 175 over 120.
Yeah.
We freaked out, got him to the hospital, did all the stuff, and put him back on half a spirulactone, and within
a day,
his blood pressure normalized again. So it's still a kidney thing. It's an enzyme that his kidney is producing too much of, which can cause fluctuation in the blood, in the blood pressure. Right. So you guys... Harry and I do not take a no. I don't take that answer from a doctor. I research, I look, I just say, okay, so what would be the next step? Where would we need to go from here? Because I don't want to hear, oh, well, you know, it's like Harry's cardiologist when he said, well, you know, you damaged that part of your heart. You had the silent heart attack, and that collapsed one of the arteries, and that's closed, and, you know, normally we'd go in and fix that, but because your bottom part of your heart's damaged, you know, we're just going to let it go, and we're just going to work with you, but we'd like you to go on statins.
Yeah.
So fire him. That's all I say, fire him. But anyway,
you can fire your
doctor. You have
doctor.
to start thinking.
Like, it's fun to say, you're fired.
That's
They go,
right.
what are you talking about? You're fired.
That's
I'm
right.
done.
That's right. Send me my last bill.
Yeah.
Because you won't be seeing me anymore. So, you guys have to start thinking about this. Don't start thinking about all the things you can eat. You know, if you look at my past diet histories, it was like, once I get to this weight, I'm going to go and celebrate. I'm going to have pizza. I'm going to have ice cream. I'm going to do all these things. This is a ketogenic lifestyle. So you have to think about the next huge step. What are you eating for the rest of your life? And then you have to, you know, make a decision, and you have to go from there, and you have to start adding little things back that you did. Like Harry loves salads. He loves Cobb salads. You know, they used to bloat him. So you have to figure out where you're going to be. Are you going to allow a 5-pound range before you know, hit it hard and heavy? Are you going to allow 10-pound range? You know, what is your goal when you get to your goal?
You know, the funny thing is, I don't feel like I'm really doing anything that's that freaking difficult. I'm sorry. Losing this weight has been super easy for me. It really has.
Well, we had some stalls, and we switched stuff around. But as far as food and taste and satiation, I think I
had no qualms with anything when we were doing this one. It was when we were vegans. I was hard.
Well, what I'm concerned about you is I don't want you to continue to lose weight. Because when I'm not at home and Harry gets busy on a project, he does not eat. He eats really late at night because I think he tanks like a 3 a.m. piece of cake, because that's what we had in the kitchen, and he hit it hard and heavy because I think he was out of energy. I think he was out of energy.
Oh, yeah,
and he just needed something really quickly. And I'm worried.
Well, the only thing that's making me eat now every day is doing this video, because I have to do a lunch.
Otherwise, you wouldn't.
I wouldn't even touch the food.
No. So you have to think about that, because some people get too thin and then they have to even out. So you've got to learn where your goal is, what your goal is, how much of a weight fluctuation are you going to allow. Now, I'm 5'9". 20 pounds on me is maybe one size. I mean, I'm like a tree trunk. I lose a little bit of weight all the way down my body, right? So, but if you're 5 foot tall, you know, you're going to show more weight when you lose it and when you gain it quicker. if I deal with 10 pounds, my clothes are still going to fit. But if you're 5 foot tall, if you gain 10 pounds, you're in a hurt on your clothes.
This
probably.
is my problem.
Well, we got to get rid of those extra large shirts of yours that you love, because we need to go through the closet. That's another thing. Don't keep huge clothes around that feel comfortable that you can just go in and change to when you get to your goal weight. Wear the size that you are. And what I do, if I'm going out to eat with somebody or a guest or a party or something like that, wear tight-fitting jeans. How many of you can overeat wearing tight-fitting jeans, right? But you have to think about these things because they're important. They really are. What are you going to bring back into your life? You know, how many pounds are you going to allow yourself before you have to, you know, cinch it up and get back into it? Are you going to go back to eating what? Are you going to change anything? You know, you have to think about these things because you guys, so many of you are so close. So many of you are so close. You need to start deciding on your goals after your goal weight. Write them down. You know, do some figuring out. Where do you want to be? How much food is, if you still want to feel full, because some people want to feel full when they eat. I don't. I just want to be satisfied. I don't want to feel heavy and full, but some people need that. So you need to decide how many calories you want to reset your body to. And you need to do a calorie reset or a carb reset. Do you want to go to from total carb count to net carbs? And do you want to do that like in a 1 week, 5 carb increment? How do you want to do it? Because it's going to be a whole separate thing than what you've been doing thus far. To retrain and reset your body and get you back up to the calories you want to be at and the amount of carbs you want to be at without gaining the weight. So those are something for you guys to think about that Harry and I are going to have to think about pretty soon. But he is at his goal weight now. Will he bounce up tomorrow? I don't know. This is the lowest he has been since before we were married. When we got married, he weighed 165.
I'm going to go up because I'm still on celebrating with half a whole cake.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
And then I'm going to have some ice cream.
No, you are not.
With some cake in it.
No, you're not.
And some little chocolate things in there.
You can have some carnivore crisps. And you know why?
I'll eat a bag of those too.
It's a carnivore day. And he ate a whole bag of these, you guys.
Yesterday,
he ate the eye of round. And I finished off my carnivore crisps, and we both went down.
Where is the eye of round? Is that the meat that's around the eye? I mean, what?
No,
where is the
it's
meat for the eye of round?
And there's a round bone in it, and it almost looks round. You know the piece of meat they show on the cartoons and stuff with the bone in the middle, that's kind of round. Yeah. That's an eye of round steak or a round steak.
Yeah.
Kidneys.
I didn't
the
know
hamster's
that.
just going. Hamster's just going. But anyway, you guys, we just wanted to come on because we are so excited. 165.4 for Harry, 173.6 for me.
I don't know how I'm not running around the house with excitement.
Well, I think it's because you pulled out every single pan I own.
She took it out
of me. We vacuumed everything. We got we got underneath the stove and scrubbed it. Then I pulled everything out of my other cupboard. I did my drawers. Yeah. You may not be able to see it on the outside, but it's good. But you guys, I can't believe, I am so proud of you, honey. I'm so proud of you. You've done a fabulous job.
Yes, I have done a fabulous job.
Yes, you have.
Don't stop.
I won't. Not stopping. We are not stopping, you guys. And we're loving it on keto. Pretty much.
That's why we called it that.
That's right. That's why we did.
That was a truthful statement.
Yes,
that was,
it was.
When we came up with that. Why don't we just call it this since it's the truth?
Anything you want to say about being at the goal weight? Does it seem like that was something?
No, here's the problem with hitting a goal weight. Now you're like, okay,
what's next?
What am I going to do? Like go up? Am I going to go down? Well, yeah, I'm going to do it all. you know. But I'm like you, like 5 pounds. You got to watch the 5 pounds, and I'm not really at my goal. I'm at the goal weight, but I'm not at my final goal weight. I'm at the first goal.
This was the goal
weight
you and I have talked about.
This was the first goal.
Hard goal.
I never thought I could reach it.
Right.
Never. While I was doing that, I didn't think I'd actually get to 165s around. You know, no way. But yeah, it happens.
I got less than 8 pounds.
And it happens.
To go.
And when you think it's not going to happen, it's going to happen. When I was 230 pounds, I was we were talking about it, and you said, well, we got married, you're like, well, 165, and so let's choose 165. So 165 is my first goal. I went, yeah, okay, whatever. I didn't think I was ever going to see that.
Well, and then you got up to 260 when you had your heart attack. 260.
Yeah.
I weighed 282 pounds. And I'm like, okay, so what would be my goal weight? Well, to get under 200 pounds was my goal weight when I had my lap band put in. When I had my lap band removed in 2019 and I weighed 180 pounds, it was like, because I'd lost over 100 pounds, 102 pounds, but it took me 14 years. And I was terrified, and it was like, what do I want my goal? I have to have a goal weight. And you and I talked about it again. We thought 165 because I'm 5'9", you're
right.
You're 5'8", you're 5'7" and something, but a little under 5'8".
Whatever.
And we thought, you know, what did we weigh when we got married? I weighed 175, so I'm less. I weigh 173.6 today. Yeah. When we got married, you weighed 165 and I weighed 175. So I weigh less, not very much less. Mm-hmm. And Harry weighs what he weighed when we got married 37 years ago, you guys. And I can't tell you how young we feel.
Oh, yeah, just ridiculous.
Did we dance in Tombstone?
Yeah,
yes, we did. Yeah. We have not danced. And I like the heels that I wear and stuff. But I don't want to get off track, but you guys have to start thinking about what goal are you going to set for yourself after you hit your goal weight? And how are you going to stay right around your goal weight? Because that's important. I would sit and write it down. I would write it down, and then I would execute it, because that way you're going to see it and you have something tangible. Put it on the refrigerator.
But you got to really understand that it's not going to be an overnight thing.
No, it isn't.
I mean, it's a struggle from when you start all the way till you end. But the problem is,
you're going to struggle when you're at your goal.
You know, because you think about it. Think about what you had to do before you found keto to lose weight.
Oh my gosh.
Think about it.
Which
all the
diet
people
do you
that
wanna
are
talk
actually
about?
losing weight.
Yes.
By not doing keto, they're doing the sad diet still, and they're losing weight. They're not eating. They're starving to death.
Well, the first thing and all they can think about is what they want to go eat after they're done with their diet.
And on this one, I eat
what you want. If you want pizza, I can make it. Keto.
Yeah, no kidding.
We have bread, protein sparing modified fast. We have buns. We have ice cream and cake for dinner.
Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's just nuts.
Anyway, you guys, we just wanted to come on and share that we both went down. Harry's at his first huge goal weight. Yes, he is. If he never loses another pound and he stays where he is, here, cheers.
Mm-hmm.
If he never loses another weight, he's at a healthy weight. So anyway, you guys, I want you to take this away and I want you to think about it. What goal are you going to have once you reach your goal weight?
Because you will do it.
You will.
You're going to reach it.
Yes, indeed.
Just to take some time.
Anyway, Harry, I think we're pretty well through here, you guys. So if you guys remember, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the little bell, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you right here tomorrow. Hey, you guys, have a safe and happy weekend. Don't forget Carnivore Day. Don't forget it is a holiday. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, have some barbecue, and keep it keto. Good night, everyone.